Recently, I was invited to work on the most amazing project that I've ever been a part of, building and sculpting a giant ice temple in the mountains of Slovakia. I met the organizer and designer of the project, Adam Bakoš, when I was carving wood at the Kettensägen Symposium in Germany, where there happened to be several carvers from Slovakia and the Czech Republic. We were all drinking together around the campfire after hours, and when I found out about this ice temple, I convinced Adam to invite me to work on it. And even though I had never had any ice sculpting experience before, but maybe because he was in a good mood and we were all happily drinking, he agreed to it. And before he had a chance to sober up, I made him shake my hand. I took a picture as our contract and put it out online so he couldn't back out of it. So he told me, okay, fine, I'll honor the agreement, but you have to learn ice. So a year up until the project, I spent getting as much ice carving training as I possibly could to try to get ready for this opportunity. I met a local guy, Sean Leahy, with Full Spectrum Ice. He's about 30 minutes south of Austin in a town called San Marcos, Texas, which is where I went to college, and asked him if he needed any help with his holiday production, which he did. So I came down, helped him get some snowmen together, some Rudolphs and everything, while he showed me the ropes, some of the basics and things that I could learn from him, at least doing the projects he had going on. And then he recommended an ice carving boot camp in West Virginia with Aaron Costic and his company Elegant Ice Creation. So I flew to West Virginia, took this ice carving boot camp crash course in ice sculpture. And then while I was doing all of that, there was also these other things we were doing. Aaron likes to have sort of this relay race.
Oh my God!
Multiple challenges.
We still got the golden pick though, I'm happy about that, yeah.
Throughout the weekend, and all these teams compete against each other to win the golden ice pick. And maybe it was beginner's luck, but my team, one of the teams, we had tie this year, but I was on one of the teams that got the golden ice pick. So yeah, I don't mean to brag, but but I have one. And since I don't have a lot of trophies, I'm gonna get that one mounted, absolutely maximize it, put it on the wall. It's gonna be very cool. On the final night, Aaron put on a battle of fire and ice by building a pallet fire inside of an ice chimney. If after 30 minutes the ice is still standing, ice wins. If it collapses before the time is up, fire wins. This time, ice won. Anyway, while I was at this ice carving boot camp, learning what I could from all of those guys, I met Jim Duggan, who's based in Atlanta, and he offered to show me even more training specifically around welds. Because he knew that building and constructing this giant temple, welding ice together was going to be a really important part of it, and I needed to get as much experience doing that soundly as I could, using water and slush to stick pieces of ice together in different scenarios, sometimes below freezing conditions, sometimes not below freezing. So I went out to Atlanta, helped him with some social media stuff, because that's something I could offer, in exchange for some ice welding experience.
Go.
Stay tuned for next week's video, which is all about building and sculpting the giant ice temple in the Tatra mountains of Slovakia. Subscribe now.